What's up, YouTube? Just gonna start off this commentary by just saying sorry for the last video I posted, which was yesterday, because I was a complete dumbass. I recorded the commentary and everything, and what I usually do is I record the commentary and then I'll go just browse around on fucking game battles, be a little nerd and shit, and maybe watch some YouTube videos, and then I obviously forgot to put the fucking commentary in the Sony Vegas to render with the video. So I just closed my tab, went to Sony Vegas, just hit render, and didn't even put the commentary in. So that was just a fail, but I didn't want to take it down because I wouldn't have been able to post another game that day, so there was no point. Might as well just have left up the raw gameplay, and I know those usually aren't the most fun to watch, but it was better than nothing. So hopefully it wasn't too bad, but it didn't seem like it got too much hate. So well, anyway, so far, but basically, well, this is actually a 2v2 SnD, and I have absolutely zero idea what map this is, and my cap card, I didn't start capping until the game was already started, so I couldn't tell you what map it was, but you guys can always let me know. I'm sure I could just check tomorrow anyways, but this gameplay is actually an overtime match, so it's a pretty decent 2v2. I aim fail a couple times and shit like that. I challenged some really dumb gunfights, but it is what it is, and I'm still learning the game. I play like an idiot sometimes, and in this game you're gonna see me play like an idiot a couple times, but it was just all for fun and games. So it's still a pretty decent gameplay. In the end, you're gonna see some clutch camping, and it ends up winning the game, but basically everyone is still just learning the maps. There's no way anyone could have learned all the spawns and shit for every map, every game mode, and if you have, you're godly. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, everyone's still just learning everything, so I don't know, like, you'll see me camp in some random corners and just hope some people come around, but that's just me not knowing the map, plain and simple. Obviously as time progresses, I'll know more like pre-nades, even though nades don't do shit, but I'll know more pre-nades, more pre-fires, shit like that. So time will tell, and hopefully the variant settings will be out soon, so I can really focus on the few designated maps, and then it'll be a lot better, because right now there's really no point in me going through all the maps and trying to learn spawns and whatnot, because I'm not going to be playing map gen this whole game. I'm going to be playing variant when it comes out, so just to memorize all the maps and shit would be completely pointless. So until the variant settings come out, I'm just going to play my map gen, just play for fun, and you know, you can pretty much learn spawns throughout the game. Like for example, if you're playing CTF, you want to take notes, not like literally write down and take notes, but just take mental notes of where you're spawning and shit on the first side, so you have a rough idea of where you want to pull it and where they're gonna spawn on the next side. But stuff like domination, you're just gonna learn it as you go. Demo, obviously demo spawns are pretty self-explanatory, because usually they're pretty set spawns, so they will most likely spawn in their back spawn area, unless one bomb gets blown up, and then they'll spawn further away from the last one. So I mean, it's basically all just common sense. You just gotta go with it, and until stuff comes out, I don't think are really gonna focus on learning too many spawns and whatnot. But settings are up now on GB, in case you did not know that, so that is big. Now it's not some gay shit, and they just added recently into what you can set when you post the match. They took out TIs, they took out C4s, claymores, heartbeat sensors, but one thing they did leave in was bouncing betties and these fucking motion sensor bullshits. Like, I think these kids, yeah, these two little fuckers were using motion sensors out the ass, and then we played what's his name, I can't remember, but all the teams we were playing were throwing down these little fucking motion sensor bullshits, and I forget exactly what they're called in game, but basically it's what you replace your stuns with, and it's pretty much a motion sensor. So I mean, it's so gay. I'm sure they'll eventually make a slot for those too, but until then, I'm just gonna rage about it. But yeah, I don't know. This is an SnD gameplay, but obviously coming up here, and as you saw in my last video, I'm not gonna be able to post just SnD only because I'm playing map gen, and you rarely get SnD. Like, what are there, I want to say like 8 or 7 or something like that game types. So chances of me getting SnD are pretty slim. So and then to get a gameplay out of it to top it off. Plus, I don't really run too many matches a day. I actually just started playing the campaign tonight, and that was just because Ransom was gone, but it seemed pretty good so far. I really enjoyed it. I really like playing the campaign. I really like playing Spec Ops. No one would play Spec Ops with me tonight, so I just went to the campaign because I don't really want to play Spec Ops alone. So I'm sure it's really fun. I'm pumped to play it, but until I do, I'll just stick to my motherfucking GBs and my campaign. But I don't know, what do you guys think of this game so far? Drop a comment below, let me know what you think. There's a lot of good guns. You can't go wrong with like any of the guns. Obviously there's ups and downs to everyone, but I mean, there's a lot of the guns are really consistent and pretty decent. The one complaint I could really only have is, well, obviously the Type 95 is a little OP, but every gun or every game is gonna have an OP gun, so I'm just gonna not even bother complaining about it anymore. I could say that the maps I'm not really too fond of, just because they're so, like, they really did make them small, like, which is good because it's gonna be a much faster paced game. But they just made way too many corners and shit. Like, they just I don't know. It's just dumb. There's way too many nooks and crannies that shouldn't be there. They should have just made it more open, more simple. Like, just a map like Scrapyard from MW2 is a prime example of a perfect map. And it was small. There was lots of short-range gunfights. There were some long-range gunfights. But there weren't too many corners to camp. So, I mean, they should have made the maps like that. But I hope you enjoyed that nice little camping spot to win it up, get the 2-piece, you dig? Make sure you thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and it'll motivate me to put out these daily vids. Thanks, and remember to rate, and I'll talk to you guys next time later.